Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are. This is Tennis Inside Out. Welcome. Going to be featuring and live streaming the match between James Duckworth from Australia. It's going to be home advantage for the 34-year-old against the world number 2 and personally my favorite of winning the Australian Open, Jannik Sinner. They've just walked on court, so they're getting into their routine, preparing the bench. They'll probably any moment now be walking to the net to toss for serve. So who's going to serve first? These players have met on 3 occasions, and personally I was a little bit surprised to see that James Duckworth got the better of the Italian back in 2021. That was a few years ago, and Jannik Sinner has definitely improved over the last 5 years. Chair umpire at the nets just explaining the rules. The ball boy is about to toss the coin. As they start the warm-up, starting from the baseline, I'm guessing it's going to be 3 sets, guys. I think Sinner's going to win quite comfortably. I can't imagine any of the sets will go to tie breaks. James Duckworth, who celebrated his 34th birthday yesterday, will have to try and break the Italian in a sense that it needs to pull him out of his rhythm. As soon as Sinner finds his routine, his basically his rhythm, I think he's going to be completely in charge and win the match in 3 sets. And win the match in 3 sets. Good morning, Roberto. Oh, wow. -7 degrees. It was also very nippy here this morning in the Netherlands. -7. Oh, wow. We're going to be hitting minus temperatures very soon. Next couple of days, we're expecting snow again on Saturday. And I was looking at the temperatures in Melbourne, and they're also kind of cool. Just refresh the page very quickly. 6:30 at night, 18 degrees right now. A few clouds in the sky. 64 degrees Fahrenheit. What do you think, guys? Is it going to be a whitewash, straight sets, couple of donuts? Both players are warming up their serves right now. I think just for your guys' information, there has been already, I would say, an upset in the men's singles. Hurkacz lost to the American Quinn in straight sets, 6-4, 7-6, 6-1, early this morning, European time. I see Fritz has started his match against Kopriva. He's 3-1 up. Saka has just started as well against a Romanian. What does the Australian have to do to win? So Sinner to serve. And he's about to get the match underway. First serve out wide was almost an ace. Both players just waiting for Hawkeye to confirm that. Kick onto the forehand is slammed onto the backhand side of Sinner, but he copes well. He's already at the net, approached with a backhand side cross court. Forehand drop shot volley is hit in the net by the Australian. $15 love. Second serve for the world number 2 and defending champion. Kick serve onto the backhand is returned in the net. 30 love. First serve ace through the centre, misses Fenter. 40 love. Wow, good serve down the middle. But the Australians in charge. Amazing winner. It all started with his return. Good serve from Sinner. But the return was fantastic in the corner. Sinner could only block it back single-handedly with the backhand. And inside in forehand winner for the Australian. First serve down the middle is lobbed up in the air. It's a forehand drive and slammed in the net. 1 love. Yeah, hi Chris. Something was up. Something was up with Hurkacz. Oh wow, so Stan Wawrinka has made it 2 sets all. A 5th set against the Frenchman. Kick onto the forehand is returned deep. Oh, Sinner, forehand winner down the line. Kick serve out wide to the backhand is returned very well cross court, but it was just out. Oh, right next to the line. Kick serve onto the forehand. The court is open. And the Australian goes hard down the line. It's a winner. Well played. Constructed the point really well. Video. I do apologize. The match timer doesn't seem to be working. Slice out wide is an ace. So, game point for the Australian. First serve in the net. Sinner takes a few steps back, anticipating the kick serve, which comes on the backhand side. Return the middle. Oh, Duckworth goes hard inside, in forehand, but in the net. First serve onto the backhand is returned well inside out. They're on the backhand side. Backhand's cross court. Sinner's getting more depth. Duckworth changes direction. Inside of forehand, but Sinner's out of the court, struggling. Duckworth at the net, smart volley, and it's a backhand volley cross court. Wow. There was some neutral hitting back and forth, almost training-like, but yeah, around the 13th, 14th shot in this rally, James Duckworth got the upper hand. And then Sinner was just defending the whole time. Good first serve down the middle is returned back to the court. That was good defense from the Italian. Inside out forehand. James goes down the line. They're on the forehand side. Forehand cross duel. And Sinner hits it out. So 1-1. Wow. Nice start for the Australian. Looking very solid. If he keeps going like this, I guess the question is, how long can he sustain this? Does he have the stamina, the endurance? We know Sinner can go far. Ace down the middle. Oh my gosh. Good serve onto the backhand. Drop shot attempt is in the net. 15 all. Another ace down the middle of the court. 30-15. .199 km/h serve, the last one. And another ace out wide. Duckworth was there, but he left it. It was a good preparation, early preparation. Thought it was going out. And another ace down the middle of the court. Makes it 2-1. Duckworth, first serve is out. It's long down the middle. Second serve onto the backhand is returned short. Duckworth hits his double and backhand in the net. Love 15. Second serve once again. Onto the backhand is returned cross court. Duckworth changes direction. Sinner changes direction again. Another unforced error. Double hand backhand cross quarters in the tram lines. And it's a good ace out wide for the Aussie. Placement better than power. That was 175 kilometers per hour. First serves on the backhand. Sinner finds good angle. He was under pressure and then turned it around, putting the pressure on the Aussie who couldn't get his forehand over the net. Good first serve. Down the middle's returned out. So break point. Once again, second break point. That's a good first serve. 208 kilometers per hour. They're in the advantage court. Duckworth slices. Sinner goes around, inside in forehand. The Aussie is under pressure. Oh, Sinner wanted to come forward. He backed out of it. Backhand slice down the line. Sinner goes down the line. Targeting the backhand. No, he goes to the forehand. It's a winner. 3-1. And to be very honest, Duckworth looked a little bit sluggish and tired at the end of that one. It was a long rally. I wonder how much cake James Duckworth had yesterday, celebrating his birthday. Three one. First serve is out. The Australian was being wrong-footed. Lucky for him, it was just long. Second serve kick is on the forehand. Good return. Sinner. What reactions. Forehand winner down the line. Ace down the middle. Second serve. Kick into the body. Returned well enough for Sinner to hit the unforced error. 30-15. Good serve down the middle. Return was short. And double hand backhand error as Duckworth is starting to show some frustration. First serve out wide is good. Return is out. It's 4-1. So the number 2 seed in cruise control. Sorry that the match time is not working today. 18 minutes has gone past. So just glancing over the other matches. Osaka and Castilla stands at 3-all. First set. Fritz took the first set 6-1. He's leading 2-1. Tsitsipas is 2-1 down against the Czech Machak. I think he was just broken. So the 31 seed might have a bit of an uphill battle. Vrink is leading 2-1. As we're back on the Rod Laver court, they're in a backhand cross duel with one another. Drop shot from Sinner. Duckworth's at the net. Sinner goes hard down the line. Good reaction volleys, but the last volley was in the net. Love 15. First serve hard onto the forehand is returned in the net. Second serve, kick in the body, it's returned inside in on the backhand, with the backhand. They're in a cross-court duel on the backhand side. Sinner's hitting more inside-out forehands. Oh, Sinner goes down the line. It's a great backhand, and it's out from Duckworth. I fear that Duckworth is playing into the hands of Yannick Sinner. He's trying to go for power. He's hitting really flat, and I think that's just going to suit the Italian really nicely. He tries to change it up sometimes with some slice. But how do you beat this man? Two-time Australian Open champion. Duckworth hits a double fault. So very quickly, this set is starting to slip away from Duckworth. (1540) and 2 break points. Good serve out wide. Returned in the net. Second serve for the Aussie. And it's a double fault. So 5-1. Yeah, the 34-year-old is struggling. He might feel he has to put more power, more spin. As soon as starts with an ace out wide. My goodness. Already 7 aces. Okay, second serve for the Italian. Kick onto the backhand is returned well. Cross court. Sinner's a little bit under pressure, but coping well with the open stance backhand. Drop shot from Sinner. Hits the top of the net. And comes back onto his side of the court. 15-all. I think that's how Duckworth has to treat this game as well. Take his opportunities, but it's difficult to push Sinner back. He's really, really quick. For his height especially. You want to get the best of Jannik Sinner, you have to push him back in the court. Maybe higher topspin balls. But Sinner also, he likes taking it shoulder height, head height. Backhand, forehand, doesn't matter. What can you do? You have to beat him at his own game. Then Duckworth needs a little bit more luck as he tries to slice the backhand down the line. And Sinner just watches it go out. Good first serve is chipped back on the baseline by the Aussie, and he hits his double hand backhand in the net, slightly cramped. After the return, Sinner hit it really hard down the middle of the court and is rewarded now with 2 set point opportunities. Serve and volley. Sinner's at the net and some type of attempt for a lob. 6-1. That was quick. 26 minutes. Well, quick recap. What can I say? Absolute dominance from the defending champion, number 2 seed. Almost feel Duckworth is playing the same game. The one that suits Sinner. He's trying to hit hard. If he's going to play that game, he needs to up the tempo, get more speed, more power on the ball. More accuracy is definitely going to help as well. He's going to have to try to pull the Sinner out of his rhythm because it's quite obvious where this is going. It feels like it's going in the same direction as the first round when Sinner was playing Gaston. First serve from Sinner's looking great. Yeah, just solid play. From personally my favorite to win this tournament. What are your thoughts about that? You think that Jannik Sinner can win 3 in a row? Can he make this his 3rd Grand Slam in Australia? I think he can. So, good first serve out wide. Sinner returns out. Takes a wider stance. He was standing almost like he's playing doubles, close to the inner tram line. Moves close to the middle of the court now. For the second serve, kick onto the backhand. Sinner standing far back. Good pressure, inside in forehand from Duckworth. It wasn't a winner. Sinner tried his best to get there, but he chipped it out. So finding more width, pulling Sinner out of the court. I see opportunities there, especially on that advantage side. He's definitely looking for more power. He's trying to overpower Sinner, who slices across court. He's in defense. Drop shot. But Sinner wasn't standing too far back enough. Slides to the net with a double hand backhand winner down the line. I see opportunities on the advantage side. If you can kick that ball out wide, Sinner's happy to go into that corner. There we go. Come on. Oh, just tried now on the first serve to do that. The cameraman has to follow Sinner because he's so far out of the court. So it's moving, it's following him. That's a great opportunity. Oh my gosh, it's got to play a drop shot or something here. It's a winner. Forehand. Forehand cross court. Stunning play. Oh my goodness. Looked like Sinner was leaving the court. He was so far out wide. Unforced error by the Aussie gives Sinner another point. They were in a forehand cross-court duel, and then he tried to change direction, but he hit it too long. First serve out wide is in. Serve and volley. Forehand volley cross-court for a winner. So just comparing the amount of spin, Sinner is, wow, far superior. Forehand and backhand. So Duckworth's hitting quite flat. Might be the tactic to bring the 6'3", number 2 seed lower. Get him to bend those knees. Far more revolutions coming from Sinner. First serve is in. Return is hard to Sinner, who tries to control his backhand cross-court but hits it out. First serve down the middle's out. Second serve, kick, return in the net. Duckworth is really trying to be more offensive. And why not on that second serve? He moved inside the baseline, got to the three-quarter court, but maybe the height of that kick got the better of him as he slammed his double hand back in the net. Slice out wide is chipped in the net by Duckworth. 30-15. Good first serve out wide. It's an ace. 40-15. Sinner missed his first serve again. Down the tee. He's on the juice side now. Second serve looks like a kick onto the backhand. Is returned inside in. Sinner's under pressure. Duckworth approaches the net. And watch it go. And watch it as he watches it go out. Another game point. First serve is out. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand. Return cross court. Duckworth is controlling the point and forces an error. It's deuce. Took more of the initiative to control the point, and Sinner seemed like he was quite happy to rally cross court. Duckworth changed direction, hitting the inside in forehand. As we've seen so many times, or you've heard so many times, Sinner sliding onto the forehand, couldn't control that forehand chip. It's deuce. First serve hard down the middle is returned down the middle. They're in a forehand cross duel. Duckworth hits the baseline. Mishit from Sinner. Oh, wow. Still early days in the second set, but Duckworth is looking pumped. He did have to get quite low with his knees, so yeah, maybe it's working out. Hitting the ball so flat. Again, Sinner missed his first serve. Duckworth needs to be brave on this one if he wants to get a break. He's inside the court. Yeah, but he missed the return. So back to deuce. Oh, great first serve down the tee. Now he lands it. Ace down the middle. Kick into the body is returned out. So 1-1. So no one has won more hard court Grand Slam matches than Sinner since 2023 with 34 wins. Djokovic is in second place with 33. Good return on the feet. Duckworth changes the pace with a slice. They're in the backhand side. Sinner changes direction and looked like he mishit the forehand. Unforced error. 15 love. Second serve for James Duckworth. In the body. And Sinner wanted to hit with more power. Good return. Duckworth just blocked the forehand back. Return was on his feet, and then Sinner tried to go for more power, and he just hit his forehand in the net. Unforced error. Slice out wide. Serve and volley attempt. Point for the Aussie. Ended up being a half volley and played it straight back to Sinner. I was probably a little bit surprised because he did not look ready for that shot. Slightly wrong-footed maybe on the forehand side. Good first serve. That's a quick, easy game for the Aussie. Okay, maybe just needed a bit of time to warm up. Jeez, would that be an upset? Duckworth had to come back from one set down. Let's have a look at the other matches going on. Fritz is now leading in the second set, 5-3. He took the first one, 6-1. Wawrinka and Gia from France are in the fifth set. 2 sets all, and it's 3-all. Seems like Tsitsipas is fighting back. 2-1 down against Machak. But he's leading 4-3 in that set. Sinner to serve. Slow first serve. In the body, brings Duckworth forward for the drop shot. Duckworth cannot hit the ball over the net. Good first serve in the body. It's short. Sinner kills it for a win of 4 in cross court. He was right on top of the net with the forehand. First serve hard down the middle on the backhand is blocked back. Slice cross court. Lovely slice from Duckworth. Drop shot. Approach shot. It falls back onto his side of the court as it lands right on top of the net cord. That previous shot with that backhand slice really pulled Sinner out of the court. So it's in his mind to implement that strategy, gets in as far as possible away from that baseline, and then throw in the drop shot. It's an ace, 2-2. So both players are starting to find their rhythm now with their service games. Almost 3/4 of an hour have gone by. Second serve. Return straight back to the server. He wins the point, and he was really hammering it hard on the backhand side of the Aussie. Good first serve onto the forehand. His return short. Duckworth is in control. He's at the net. And he hits a half volley into the net. Commentator's curse. Not looking too good for Duckworth right now in his service game. But Sinner's fighting. He's not completely in control. A little bit of luck on his side. Good first serve out wide. Open up the court. Didn't take the initiative. Sinner's back. There's no more pressure. But they are hitting the ball hard with one another. Slice cross court. They're in the backhand cross duel. And eventually the Aussie hits it out. So 3 break points. Sinner takes a deeper stance in the court, and it worked against him. That was a terrific ace out wide. As soon as you start to stand further back away from the baseline, you start to open up the angles, and I think Duckworth, with all his experience, he saw that, went hard onto the backhand side out wide. Serve and volley attempt. Kind of worked out. It put Sinner off, I guess, but he returned into the net. Good first serve, hard into the forehand, is returned inside out. Again, inside out forehand from Sinner. Oh, he's really out of the court now. Duckworth goes hard down the line. It's a winner. So, incredible comeback. Well, if your opponent can win 3 points in a row, why can't you? It's just Duckworth is playing the defending champion, so impressive stuff. But that slice, Sinner was really in control with those inside-out forehands on the backhand side, but the slice from Duckworth was so well executed. Sinner already made his decision. He wanted to go around the backhand. He had to backtrack really far. Open up the court. Good play from the Aussie. As it's a let on the first serve. First serve out wide. Attempt is out. Second serve. It's a good return cross court. He went wide again. Backhand slice cross court is a bit short. Sinner's at the net. It looks like a good lob. Sinner had to stretch. He couldn't utilize his smash. But he's moving forward again to the net. It's out. So incredible. 4 points in a row for Duckworth. And he has advantage on his service game. Great fight by the Australian. Duckworth's in control. He's at the net now. But it was a great reply from Yannick Sinner, who had to slide open stance backhand. And he played it down the line on the feet. Or rather, not on the feet, but played it down the line. And Duckworth had to change direction. Didn't see any split step there, so footwork was completely off. Deuce. Good first serve down the middle, returned into the umpire's chair. And an ace through the center, misses Fenter. Okay, bit of a comeback. Much better, less unforced errors. There was a stat that popped up that he's hit only 2 unforced errors on the forehand side, while Sinner's hit 3. Still very close, but that might be playing on his mind, thinking, okay, it's working for me right now. So in other live matches, let's just get through the doubles. So in the fourth set, Tsitsipas 6-5. He's 2 sets to 1 down against the Czech Machak. Wawrinka is leading 4-3 in the 5th set against Gear. Fritz just took the 2nd set, 6-4. As Sinner starts his service game with an ace down the middle. Plumb on the line. First serve hard, down the middle is returning the net as Duckworth shows his disgust. Good serve out wide. It's returned pretty well. It's just out. So 40 love. Defending champions cruising through his game. Good first serve into the backhand. Duckworth hits an inside-in forehand winner. But he's hitting really flat. Just centimeters over the net. He's probably going to have to keep it that way with lots of power, lots of depth if he's going to even dream about beating Sinner. They're in a backhand cross duel. Duckworth is changing it up. He's going slice. He changes up now down the line. Sinner goes back to the backhand. Playing more slice in the net. 3-all. Oh, great first serve down the middle. Ace for Duckworth. First serve is in again on the forehand side. Duckworth misses the line. 15-all. He did well. The pressure was on Sinner, and Sinner was just defending, hitting the ball back into the middle of the court. Duckworth took his chances, but missed the forehand. He has to stay aggressive and keep getting those first serves in. I just saw now that is getting a higher percentage of first serves in. Second serve kick on the forehand is returned short, so both players are hitting pretty short. Duckworth a slice forehand and slice backhand in the net. Duckworth shaking his head rather. $15.30. Got to get that first serve in. Ooh, quite low in the net. Sinner takes half a step forward. He's on the baseline, hard inside our forehand return. He's looking very much in control. Oh, what a winner from Sinner. Just stood in the middle of the court behind the baseline and dictated the play. Moving the Australian left, right, and turning him into a spectator. Stunning accuracy from the defending champion. Good first serve out wide is in. Sinner's under pressure, but he scuffs the forehand, so a break. The second set makes it 4-3. In a blink of an eye, wow, it's changed. Duckworth was really holding it together, but you can have a bad moment and your opponent can just up his level, as I just witnessed now. So Fritz, 2 sets to love up. Osaka took the first set, 6-3 against the Romanian, Kirstia. It's 3-all in the second set. First serve out wide is out. And it's a double fault. Good first serve on the backhand is returned out, so 15-all. As it just ticks over to 1 hour now. This match has been played. Slower first serve out wide. Sinner's at the net. He's probably going to put away for a smash, win across court. 30-15. First serve out wide is out. Hard second serve down the middle. He's returned pretty well. Duckworth is hitting the ball really flat over the net and ends with a lovely forehand volley winner. He pulled Sinner completely out of the court. Sinner just blasts his forehand cross court. Duckworth guessing the right way, I guess. And whole court was open just to push that forehand volley over the net and very close to the service line. He had to work for it a little bit. Sinner did hit it quite low. First serve down the middle. Zen drop shot from Sinner is a winner. 40-30. Return was too short, but the serve was really good. And after the return, Duckworth was just taking split steps backwards. No chance he's going to get that or chase down that drop shot. Kick serve onto the backhand, return into the net. 5-3. First serve out wide is good, well placed. Sinner thought he was going to go down the middle of the court. First serve is hard on the backhand, return short, cross court. Duckworth is at the net, great volley, cross court. Yeah. So the stats show that Duckworth's got 4 volley winners to Sinner's 0, but Duckworth hits an unforced error. Does Sinner really need to go forward to the net? He can dominate from the baseline. Obviously, a lot of respect for his opponent, but I think Sinner would probably see this as a test match. Another unforced error. 2 unforced errors now with the double hand backhand by the Aussie. And it's 30-all. I'm pretty sure Yannick Sinner would like to get this break, seal the set, and start the third set with his serve. It was a good first serve again out wide. Sinner could not control it, so game point for James Duckworth. Another great first serve, forehand drive volley, and Sinner lobs it out. So 5-4. A little bit longer this set now. It's taken 38 minutes compared to the first set, which took 26 minutes. I'm sure that Yannick Sinner can wrap this up. Or at least the second set. Osaka is now 3-4 down in the second set. She's won the first set. Fritz is now 2 sets to love up. And it's getting tighter in that round 2 game between Gea and Wawrinka. 5-5 in the deciding set. Remember, the men are playing the 5 sets. Yannick Sinner shows the new balls. Fantastic serve down the middle of the court. I think it must be the 11th or 12th ace by now. Kick onto the backhand is returned cross court. Backhand cross duel. And it's great effort from the Aussie who comes to the net for the volley. Unbelievable how Sinner's getting to all these shots. And lucky for the Aussie because he smashed. He had a smash and he hit the top of the net and went in, immediately apologizing. But fantastic how much Duckworth was in control of that point, and Sinner just running all over the place. So athletic, so agile. Good first serve, hard into the backhand, is returned pretty well. Sinner hits the next board deep in the corners. He's finding good depth, and Duckworth misses the line, the inner tram line on the backhand side. First serve out wide is returned very well cross court. They're in a forehand cross duel. But Sinner's finding more depth, and Duckworth hits his forehand in the net as he attempted to change direction. Probably not dealing with the pace and the power. 2 set points for the world number 2. Great first serve, and one-handed backhand return is out. 6-4. Second set took 42 minutes. So still a little bit one-sided. I did predict 3 sets, but more consistency, less errors from the Australian, James Duckworth. Allowed him to hang on into that second set, but towards the end, the pressure, the power, accuracy from the Italian got the better of the Australian. I think for Duckworth, you need to keep going in this direction. You had far more first serves in that second set. You can see for yourself how close that was. Whereas the first set, I think I saw the statistic was 45% first serves in. I mean, Sinner's going to gobble that up. Duckworth does have a good second serve. Not going to take that away from him, but Sinner is on another level. I want to see what's happening with the Wawrinka game. So he's leading 6-5 in the fifth set. It looks like it's going to... I wonder if we're going to see a tiebreaker there. Osaka is 5-4 down in the second set. She won the first one 6-3. And let me have a look at the draw. The winner of this game will go on to play the American Spizzirri, who earlier beat Wu from China in 5 sets. Nice cool temperatures in Melbourne as the sun goes down over the horizon. Beautiful skyline in Melbourne. So Duckworth to open the third set with the serve. First serve is in the net. Second serve. Is a let. Kick onto the backhand is returned into the middle of the court. Duckworth goes backhand slice cross court. Second time is in the net. Second serve for the Aussie. Kick out wide is returned hard back to him. Duckworth goes to the net, anticipates the ball, the winner to go in a different direction, sent away in cross court, and Duckworth went down the line, expecting to hit a forehand volley. So love 30. Yeah, I don't know if that was the wisest thing to have done, but I guess it would have been a surprise attack as Duckworth tried to approach the net with a dumb and backhand, but it was just too short. Sinner had to move forward and then just steer the double hand backhand cross court for a winner. As Duckworth hits a great forehand cross winner right now in front of my eyes. Short return from Sinner, and Duckworth was standing almost on the three-quarter court. Found really good angle to hit his forehand cross court. Kick into the body is a let. And it's a double fault. First serve is a let. And this time it's an ace. Through the center, Mrs. Venter. Another ace. Oh, wow. Again, down the middle of the court. 2 break points saved. Oh, well placed. And Sinner applauds. Hand on strings. Great first serve. Jamming Sinner in the body. Oh, Duckworth was on the service line and he hit his forehand in the net. Could only imagine what it sounds like in the stadium. Not happy with himself. First serve is good. Return is short. Duckworth's at the net. Forehand volley's in the net. So, not the best start. Quick change over. Sinner's waiting for his opponent. He wants to stay warm. The Aussie taking his merry time. 17 degrees Celsius right now. So that's pretty cool. I think playing tennis in those temperatures is very nice. Spectators will probably be a little bit more warmly dressed. Good first serve on the backhand is a let. First serve down the middle is an ace. Just waiting for the ball girl to collect the ball. There we go. Second serve. In the body, Duckworth was looking very awkward, and he hits a double and backhand the net as he tried to change direction. The court was open. First serve down the middle is out. Second serve harder into the body is returned out. Well, Duckworth is trying to be aggressive, and on that second serve he's stepping inside the baseline. But I think Sinner's starting to see it, and he's in the zone right now, especially with his serves. It's another ace out wide, 2-love. Fourteen aces till now in this match for Jannik Sinner. Good first serve in, his return a bit short. Duckworth tries to go aggressive and he hits his forehand in the net. Not happy with himself. Someone remind him that he's playing Jannik Sinner. Passing shot with a forehand down the line for Jannik Sinner as Duckworth attempted to approach to the net, but his approach was too short. Yeah, split step was there, but looked awfully late to my satisfaction. By the time he landed on the ground, the ball had already passed him. Oh, good serve out wide and a huge miss hit. Crowd catch. Second serve for Duckworth. Kick into the backhand, his return cross court. They're in a backhand cross duel. Slice from Duckworth. Inside in forehand from Sinner. They're on the forehand side now. As Duckworth tried to change direction and another unforced error. It's very quickly slipping away from the Australian. First serve down the middle is good and return into the net. . Duckworth has clawed his way out of situations like this already. Can he do it again? Oh, great. First serve out wide. He's on the service line, and it's a winner. He's done it again, guys. Showing great character, big match temperament. Don't let the scoreline fool you. Duckworth is fighting. Great comeback. 15-40 down. He's landing more first serves. He's at the net. Serve and volley. Sinner goes for the passing shot and misses it. So advantage for the Aussie. Second serve. Looks like a kick. Hard into the body on the forehand side. Is returned inside out. And Duckworth hits an unforced error. We're back to deuce. First serve is in the net. Good serve, hard on the forehand, is returned safely. Oh, what a winner from Sinner. Double hand backhand right in the corner on the forehand side of the Australian. It was a good return, and Duckworth with his double hand backhand just tried to hit the ball back into the court. It was played more or less close to his feet on the baseline, but it was too short and Sinner just stepped into it. So here's a bit more pressure. Second serve for James Duckworth. Double fault. It's 3-love. World number 2 in cruise control, but he's getting help and assistance from Duckworth, whose unforced errors have increased. He has shown at times that he's not giving up, especially in this last service game. He was 15-40 down and magnificent points. Won 3 in a row to make it advantage, and then, Sinner, just being Sinner, being himself, decided, no, I'm going to change it up, and won the game. Let's see what's happening in the Wawrinka game. So Osaka lost the second set. It's 1-all now against the Romanian. Sinner's about to serve, first serve. Fritz is 5-4 down in the third set. He's 2 sets to love up. They're in a cross-court duel. Duckworth goes inside in, and Sinner misses his forehand down the line. So unbelievable. Wawrinka won the fifth set. 10-3 the tiebreak. Incredible. So he's into the third round. First serve ace through the center, Mrs. Venter. We got a Cinefan here. Thanks for your comment, Mauro. It's a double fault. It's a break point for Duckworth. Good first serve down the middle is skied as Duckworth mishits his forehand return. Juicy Lucy. Ace down the middle. Sixteenth ace of the match. Good first serve and good return. Sinner hits his backhand in the net. A little comfortable on that backhand. To get really low, but I think that's been Duckworth's strategy all along, trying to keep it low, forcing Sinner to get more under the ball. Being 1.91 m, it's got a bit of a distance to get down. Takes a lot of energy to go in the knees all the time. Kick into the body, it's returned. It's in. It was a mishit. And stunning winner. Correction, sorry, Sinner missed his backhand. So he hit it out. I thought he hit it in. Completely in control from the middle of the court behind the baseline. He hit his double hand backhand right next to the inner tram line. I think the crowds are getting rowdy. Sinner had to start his routine over. Hard kick onto the forehand, return to the middle of the court. They're in a backhand cross duel. Slice from Duckworth. Hits the baseline. He moves forward to the net and hit too long with a forehand approach shot. Back to Juice. Yeah, far more unforced errors. Duckworth 30 compared to Sinner 13. Good first serve down the middle is returned out with the double backhand. Sinner, first serve is slower. He attempted a kick out wide. It went out. Kick serve onto the backhand, returned deep into the corner. Duckworth comes to the net. It's an inside-out forehand winner. Back to Juice. Today the roof is open, not like yesterday. I had to close the roof due to rain. Sinner's controlling the point. Drop shot from Sinner. And he wins the point. Duckworth was running to the net but looked quite sluggish. So another game point to make it 4-love. Can Sinner seal the deal? First serve in the net. Kick into the backhand is returned cross court. Duckworth is standing inside the baseline and hits his forehand out. Hope he didn't throw his racket. They're just showing the replay of match point between Gia and Wawrinka. Nice long rally and unforced error at the end. Wawrinka's just soaking up the appreciation and the love from the spectators. Incredible. Sinner hits his forehand in the net. Second serve kick was on the forehand. Sinner tried to play a drop shot here in the net. Good first serve down the middle. 40-love. Talk about being inconsistent. He's had a few games, quite a few, where he's won his game to love. Kick into the body and Sinner slams in the net. 4-1. Exactly 30 minutes have gone by now in this third set. Thank you if you've been watching till now. I am new to this. I started on the 9th of January live streaming, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm more than happy to be doing this for you guys, being as accurate as possible, conveying what I see through my eyes here in words the best I can explain. It's a real privilege. As the point's already started, Duckworth hits his forehand in the net, 15 love. Osaka is leading in the third set, 3-1. That match once at all. Kick onto the forehand was a bit short. Duckworth took his advantage. Oh, great play with the forehand down the line. Sinner could only chip his backhand out. First serve is hard in the body. Duckworth just tried to get out the way. And very awkwardly, I don't even know what type of shot that was, but he just had the racket almost in front of his chest, preventing himself from being hit by that first serve. Second serve, kick down the middle, puts Duckworth under pressure, forehand return is out. Serve and volley for Sinner, he's at the net. Backhand smash, Duckworth goes hard on the backhand and it's out. 5-1. So it's all coming to a close very soon, but not without a fight from James Duckworth. Slice out wide is good. Sinner on the stretch can only hit his forehand return out. First serve out wide is out. Second serve hard on the forehand. Good return, and Duckworth hits his forehand in the net. Another good first serve and volley. He picked up a great winner from Sinner. So it was a good serve, but the return was fantastic. It landed right on the feet on the service line of Duckworth. Two-handed backhand. Tried to scoop it up, but yeah, that's all he could do. Court was wide open for Sinner to hit the winner. Unforced error from Sinner makes it 30 all. Oh, it's an ace out wide. .171 kilometers per hour, well placed. Second serve. In the body, Sinner hits his forehand out. 5-2. Sinner will, after the break, serve for the match. Kokkinakis and Kyrgios wildcards are playing Kubler and Polmans in the men's double first round. They're busy warming up. Oh wow! So Marin Cilic beat Shapovalov 6-4, 6-3, 6-2. And Machak got the better of Tsitsipas. 6-4, 3-6, 7-6, 7-6. Both tie breaks were 7-5. He's having a good run after winning Adelaide. Women's singles in the second round. Bartunkova, the qualifier, is getting the better of Bencic right now from Switzerland. She's leading 3-1. Back to Rod Laver Arena. And Duckworth hits his double hand backhand in the net. 15-love. First serve hard down the middle is an ace. Seventeenth ace compared to Duckworth's 9. Hard kick onto the backhand is returned out. 3 match points for the defending champion, 2-time Australian Open champion, and number 2 seed. Ace down the middle. Six one, 6-4, 6-2. It was quite one-sided. absolutely dominating at times was the Italian. I see all the carrot costumes are out as well. They're jumping up and down, very pleased with their fellow Italian. It was a good fight from Duckworth. I think he needed time to get into the match. But the second set was far better from him. Made far more first serves, which was troubling for Sinner at times. But the inconsistency was there. It was evident. It was difficult for the Australian to keep that level of tennis so high. So Sinner into the third round. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please smash that subscribe button. Like and share. That'll help the community grow nicely here in Tennis Inside Out. Join me in the next stream. I'm just going to set up the next match. It's a ladies singles second round between the number 5th seed, Elena Rybakina, against the French, Varvara Gracheva. They'll be walking on the court. I'm going to say ciao for now. And hope to see you soon on the next live.